You're listening to MarceyLynn once again on WNHH LP 103.5 FM, your home for community radio.
Hey, thank you, Harry, for the introduction. I really, really appreciate you. How's everybody? I know I haven't been on in a minute. I know you've been watching some repeats and you got a couple of new records. But of course, today it's another Thursday. Technically, it is MLK's birthday today, but tomorrow is the day you'll see the show. It's a beautiful Thursday. I hope you guys had a wonderful week, wonderful month, because I haven't seen you in a month. I really, really want to thank you all for caring about me and everything in the passing of my spiritual mother, senior elder Eleanor Elaine Peters. I appreciate that. And I today am going to spend some time and let you all know about something we've been working on for years and something that we are going to move forward in her entirety, in her divine femininity, in her spirit, and the people that I have working with me. So, first and foremost, I just want to take a moment for you all to understand how this has been a very large loss for me. I don't worry about people, places, and things. All I know is what she was to me, and no one will ever understand that. So I will leave it with that. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow on the green. We will be there a bit early to do things that need to take place before we build her altar for us all to send message to her tomorrow and have a beautiful, wonderful dance time in her honor on the New Haven Green. And it's going to be directly across from, it's the very first picnic table if you walk from Elm Street onto Church Street. That very first picnic table where she met and advised quite a few of us. She would be there often. So today we are going to be talking about our venture that we've been working on. Oh gosh, I have to say for 15 years or so. And this is when she used to go into the libraries and do Kwanzaa, just have that one event. It is time to take it to the level that she always dreamed it to be, as it would be a every day of your life event. So I have the people that I believe will be able to help me elevate it the way it needs to be elevated as the new chairperson. And, we are all, each one of us are everything to this organization. We might have titles, but each one of us are everything to this organization. And we are looking for other people to just jump on with us as well. So I am going to take this opportunity. You guys know who I am. This is MarceyLynn. You're on MarceyLynn once again, 103.5 FM, WNHH, New Haven Independence Community Radio. And again, I am so happy, so, so, so happy to be back. And today I have with me one of my best friends, my Aggie, um, Earl Ali Randall, and this young lady that I know you've all seen, and she just be rocking through the streets and bringing joy. And if she has her puppy, she got her puppy. If she don't have her puppy, she don't. This is one thing I always tell people: she's never ignoring you. She always has music in her ears. So you will see her hula hooping through the streets, and if you say "Diamond, Diamond, Diamond," if you say it more than 3 times, she don't answer. She got her music in her ears, and she's in a place that she doesn't need to hear you. But when you see her next time, you can always tell her, I was yelling at the She's like, well, I was in a place. So I want to make sure that you, the people of New Haven, get an opportunity to understand that about her. If you see her hula hooping down the street and she does not speak, it is not because she's ignoring you. It is because she is into where she's where she needs to be.
Thank you. Yes.
All of us have pockets. And if we get in the pocket, we might look you right in the face and still not say anything. So you got to understand that pocket when we're in the pocket. My diamond tree. One of my babies for, oh my gosh, she's been a baby of mine forever. I don't even know how long. Yeah. So I want to give you each time to introduce yourselves. And as I said, we all have titles, and you'll see the titles on the introduction. But it's important for you to understand that we are all everything to this organization, as we should have always been, and as we shall be, because Senior Elder wanted us to be.
Yes.
This is the way she left us to do. And as an ancestor began, she's like, okay, these are the last 3 people that I'm going to entertain the world with, because these are the 3 people that will carry me on.
Yeah, for sure.
So introduce yourselves, guys.
Okay. Peace. I'm Diamond Tree. I am a part of the organization to involve everybody into the organization. All right. I want everybody to learn what Kwanzaa is, the importance of Kwanzaa, and how you can benefit each other. So that's what it is. I'm Diamond Tree, and I am a part of the organization. Let's go. Let's grow.
Mm-hmm. Her name speaks for herself. Diamonds on a tree, endless.
Infinite being.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, MarceyLynn.
Mm-hmm. Earl.
Hello, everybody. My name is Earl Ali Randall. I am a spiritual artist of the group. I am from New Haven. I am also an educator in New Haven public school system. I have been with CKA for a long time. I've met Elder Elaine about 14 years ago at the library. It was so crazy because I was working there. That was like my first job. And I was doing something, I was dancing, and then she was like, "Do you dance?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And then ever since it was like history. And then in 2015 is when I actually joined CKA. The first Kwanzaa, I think my first Kwanzaa with her, like my first professional Kwanzaa with her.
At
And
Wilson Library, correct?
and
It was Wilson.
no, yeah, at Blissett Library, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the first rehearsal, and that's how I met Marcy. They was in their arguments.
That's what we do. That is what. Listen, I know she's not here, but we're still doing it. I'm telling you. I swear. She's like,
but
don't.
it's all love. It's all
Mm-hmm.
love, and we all made um a contribution, and it's just lovely to be a part of the legacy in which she has left for all of us. Actually, for
Mm-hmm.
me, she poured into me a lot as a dancer and as an artist, and that's it. That's my love.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. We have our ups, downs, sideways. You gotta listen. There'll be moments where Coco can look at me and go, "What's wrong with you? You need to take me outside because I don't know what you're doing all that for." Yeah. So, Diamond, how did you meet?
Oh,
Seeing
okay,
you
I
out
know,
there.
right? So in 2015, I actually volunteered at the Kwanzaa event that was at the African Cultural Center on Park Street, okay? And from then on, I was a part of the tribe. I was happy to be there to chime in to help. It was just like a lot going on, a lot of food, a lot of people, a lot of
Oh,
vibe, and I just wanted to be a part. And yeah,
oh.
from then on, we knew each other.
Mhm.
I come up with ideas of things, and LJ Elaine hit me with a track. Okay, after she passed, we have a song, okay, and we are going to recite it on the green. It is totally
Mhm.
crowd participation. I'm gonna,
Mhm.
I'm gonna set it off. It's
Yeah.
easy for you to follow along,
Mhm.
and we're gonna go over all the Kwanzaa principles, and it's for everybody to learn and understand because we have
Yes.
work to do. We got work to do.
Mhm.
Let's get it.
Well, and we already know that her plan was for us to have it where there's 7 days a week, and every week, each day, and we had discussed so it wouldn't be mundane. So it would always be this one Sunday, this one Saturday. This we
Mhm.
wanted to do it maybe 1 week backwards, 1 week forward, and then start from the middle and like mix it up, or just allow people to do whatever day they want to do, but then have a partner that they would contact every day and say Habari Gani.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's day would be the same if we did that.
Yeah.
But, once we get enough of an organization, which I'm sure we will, it will make more sense to put people together, to call
Yeah.
each other, or
Mm-hmm.
to text. Even if you taking 2 minutes to text somebody to see what their news is for the day, to remind them to get through the day with that news in their heart and their mind and their soul and their spirit.
Yep.
So,
Yes.
Kwanzaa is not about just the 7 days or the candles. It's not really even about the principles. It's about the unity that the principles bring to you.
Exactly.
And it's
So,
not even
It's a
about
way of life.
it's not even about, me and Diamond, we was having a conversation yesterday about this. It's not even about religion. It's about
Mm-mm.
uh
mm-mm.
uh, uh it's
Healing and
A way
yeah,
of
wellness.
right.
life.
It's not even
Yes.
about because
Wellness.
a lot of people say it's about it's like religion, and I'm like,
Mm-mm.
no, it's not about. It's about
No.
everybody. It's not. It's not about that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that there's a lot of things on, something that was always said by senior elder was things we need to remember. And we have to remember that there were such dark times for a lot of our ancestors and a lot of our, people in our early lineage and before we were even humans considered here, um, that had to do different things to inspire themselves, not witchcraft. So you didn't have the means to go and get alcohol, but you could make some because you
Mm-hmm.
had potatoes, that type of thing.
And some grapes.
So let's
Right.
grapes. So we have to remember that, sometimes going back to the holistic earth, you know,
Mm-hmm.
element of things is healthier for a lot of people. Um,
Always.
I really appreciate that we all have something different to share when it comes to that, as far as Community Kwanzaa Association, and then of New Haven and of New Haven, Connecticut. But it's not even about just New Haven, Connecticut. We want to make sure that we're bringing it to everybody we can bring it to, and we want to keep doing what we've been doing for City Hall. We want to make sure that um, things we can help everybody that needs to be helped for March for the larger celebration, and
Yes.
we do
Equinox.
what we're doing small tomorrow is large on a scale to the point where it's a new year, and it's a
Yeah.
new year, our first year of everything without her physically,
Exactly.
but she's in tune with all of us more spiritually.
For sure.
Yeah, at this point, she's a lot healthier, and she's dancing when she
Yes.
couldn't dance. And I the first thing I thought of, among other things, was that I didn't have to buy that wheel for her walker.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, we
Yes.
spoke
She
about
don't need
that.
that
Oh
wheel no
yes.
more. She don't
Oh
need that wheel.
yes.
She don't need that wheel no more. And that's a great feeling. I don't have to wonder when I don't can't hear from her, or when I don't hear from her, and I don't have to send Earl over. I don't have to
Yeah.
call neighbors that just bang 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 bang. But
Yes. Oh
and
yes.
coconut's safe, so
Mhm.
everything happens the way it's supposed to. So
Oh,
I want to hear. I've told you what my ideas are. So I want to hear from the community as well. So I want to give everybody opportunity when you listen and watch this show to please feel free, whatever venue, whatever you are, whatever streaming you're on, or whatever you're watching it on Facebook, wherever. Put your questions, put your ideas, because we're gonna have the question as well tomorrow. We get the idea cards for CKA. That'll
yeah.
be there. And then also we'll have the message papers that will go in the balloon easily. Because once I put the helium in the balloon, we'll let it go. So there'll
Mm-hmm.
be one ginormous green balloon that will be full
Nice.
of all of our messages, and then we'll let it go. Candles and a lot of other things that I have. I have some
Mm-hmm.
surprises. I have some things that I've had for a very long time that people probably be like, I remember that. But yeah, I have. And
Wonderful.
I when I go through the fact that 23 years is a long time, it's a
Mhm.
It,
lifetime for some people.
it is.
And I think
Yeah.
about how youthful we both were when we both met, even more so myself, as
Mm-hmm.
to have met her and gone through her 50th and gone through her 60th and now her 70th.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just a blessing. It really is. It's and the different things that she's gone through and different things that I went through. Um, together. But just tell me some of the things and how she got you through something or a few things. You don't have to tell me what it is. The way, or as I would say, the prescription she gave you to get through whatever it was major that you were calling her about, or if you weren't even calling her and she just called you and said, "Look, I know what's going on," because she would do that to you.
Oh yeah. I could definitely say, Elder Sister Elaine literally opened up the door for myself and partner Majestic Divine.
Mm-hmm.
We started our vending journey at the Caribbean Fest at Gulf Street Park. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
And from then on, it's been on, okay? Like literally, like she just literally opens up doors and provides opportunity for you to grow. And I will forever respect her for just that alone, okay? Because people don't do that. People don't provide you the opportunities that can change your life, you know? Like literally, she literally changed life by her presence. And you know, she will forever be embedded in my heart and my soul. And the only way that I can prove that is by doing what I'm doing, which is bigging up Kwanzaa, the principles. Rekindling Kwanzaa is the exact wording, okay, of what it started out.
Remember that year we had that title too, rekindling.
Yeah, we're rekindling Kwanzaa, and it's 365. And we will learn the lifestyle. It will become a lifestyle that is normal because you will be, you know, it's going to be practiced. It's going to be something that you know. And involved in that, we're just going to grow because healthy roots grow, you know, so that's what it is. We're going to grow together. I'm just thankful for her for just setting up the opportunity to literally vend and sell our merchandise, our home goods. Okay, we just went all out and sold, and we've been a part of the Caribbean Fest ever since too. From way back, they were at Gulf Street Park. Okay, so the tree just grew and grew, and she
Is that
has
amazing?
a lot
From
to do.
Yale to the libraries, back to Yale, to different libraries, and on the green.
Yeah. Amazing, you know, just kept going. Kept
We ended
growing.
up back on the green.
Yeah, well, the green is
You
spot.
start, you know, you end up where you start sometimes.
For sure.
Yeah, that's a
Most
beautiful thing. No, and it's amazing because when I spoke to a young man during the Juneteenth Coalition's event this past year, he was one of the gentlemen, Walter, I don't remember his last name, who originally fought to have Juneteenth not only be a holiday, but to even be recognized in New Haven. So when he contacted me and said he's so proud to see that,
wow,
it hit me different. So then he was like, you know, we started this back then with Elaine, and I'm going, oh wow, you know, like so. Then you know the light went off, and I talked to her. She said, "Oh my God, you talked to him? He's down south somewhere." You know, so it's the connection is amazing. The connection is amazing. Everybody has a different vision or a different remembrance when the name is brought up. So
for sure, for sure.
but not to cut you off, but yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. I mean, because there's a lot of things. I there's nowhere for me to start, so that's why I just got to move forward.
I bet.
And Earl, something
Well,
that she, well, you know, she was always on the phone. Listen, I'm not anyway.
well, Elder Elaine, she gave me a lot of, she opened the door for me when I was at a dance. Well, when my first professional gig was in 2015 with her.
Mm,
Um, it was for Kwanzaa. It was Kwanzaa. It was at a school. I believe it was at Troop.
mhm,
That's usually when we used to have our Kwanzaas at Troop at the Troop Middle School in New
mhm,
Haven, if I could recall that. Um, so she after that she gave me a lot of dance advice and a lot of notes and a lot of tips to
mhm,
follow through for the rest of my dance career. She always we was she would I would call her about a situation, and then about it could be it could be something that has to do
mm,
with like a artist thing, and she would
mhm,
give me, you know, good advice. She would just help me get through mentally because
mhm,
there was a point a couple years ago I was depressed.
Oh.
I was very sad, but I called her and she just kind of like you know, you know gave me advice on how to handle it and you know And that's
You
it.
know,
And then
that's who she was.
that's it.
Heck yeah.
Mm. Yeah, and then she would just call and just ask, you know, how's that situation? You know, how's it?
Always.
And listen, she's always like, you still got Earl blocked? I'm like, yeah, he needs another month. He needs another month. He needs to be punished for another month.
I
Oh,
can't
y'all
with
are
you. I
hilarious.
can't. I am done. Here we go.
I mean, that's what I do though. I need a break. If I need a break,
Yeah.
especially with the work that I do, you know, um, because you know a lot of my work is hands on, and I'm around so many different people, so many different spirits, so many people
Oh yeah.
just heavy, so many people with the darkest, brightest light, dark bright light, you know that. So many people with all this other stuff, and so many people with, you know, and then you know I'm very heavily into my church, so it's very important that I do the work that I do with God, that I'm doing the work, you know, that is healing through the things that are in the Bible and the things that are in the spiritual realm. And and when you put the two together, it's like, look at me. This is what you get. You know?
Yeah.
You know, this is what you get at 53. But you have to know who you are.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So
yes. Yes.
I want I want to take a few minutes for each of you guys to go do. You got your principles in front of you, right?
I got them.
No.
Here.
All right. Put your principles in front of you. And let's go through what a week would be um, with RCKA folks so they could understand what we're saying when we say make it incorporated into your livelihood of your everyday and how it could work. And I think we'll start with Diamond because I know you've been working on that for before anything even happened because you know that we've been with RBG and everything else. You've been working
Yeah.
forever with that. So
So
yeah.
day one is Umoja,
Mhm.
unity. Okay, so it's important that we unify and get together. Like we have to start incorporating each other in what we do versus being individualistic with everything and thinking about just doing stuff for self. We have to unify. So that's the first principle is Umoja, unity. Okay.
Yes.
And the second principle, Kujichagulia, self-determination. You know, you got to be determined in yourself because if you're not okay, you cannot make anybody else okay.
Yes.
So we have to understand that, you know, and understand the importance of building our foundation of self-determination, being determined, working together. It's all going to still always go back to principle one. They're all tied together.
All intertwined.
And then day three, Ujima. So to go into that one, cooperative economics is your money, our finances. How can
who
we
you
work
spending money with?
together? Huh?
Who you spending money with, and why do you care that it's $1 more to go to your brother or sister?
You know, and being patient with each other and help each other grow rather than talking down. Don't ever talk down on each other. All right, don't talk down on each other. We have to learn how to offer advice in the best way. I have many times sent people messages privately, just if I knew that they were promoting maybe something vegan, just giving them something to think about. Okay, like marshmallows, for instance. Okay. You know, it has some meat products in there. So just, you know, sharing to a friend that make sure that the marshmallows are not the regular marshmallows.
Yeah, they're the right marshmallows.
You know what I mean? So stuff like
Toothpaste, mouthwash.
you know, so stuff like that. Not making it public, but privately consulting with each other. And then publicly being amazing. Okay?
Yes.
That's what we want to do. That's
Of
what we want to
course.
do. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So then we go into day 5, Ujama. Oh my God. So yeah, MarceyLynn, how about you can continue on with the principles. Let's go.
you want me to finish off the principles there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was gonna let you and Earl do it, and I was gonna circle back and try to explain
no
to
problem
people.
at all.
I was gonna. It doesn't matter. I don't have any problem. But I was gonna
mind
circle back
either.
and let
It's
you
just
guys
that I
know.
was sharing, reading the room and sharing. That's all.
No. Yes,
Practice a
please
new
share.
moja.
It's important for everybody to hear what each of us think, not just you or not just me, but what
Yeah,
each of us think. Because
exactly.
mine's is more a corporate
Yeah.
explanation, you know. Um, we give advice, but mine is application.
Yep.
How easy you can apply each of these to just everything that you do in a day,
Definitely.
and
Got
how
you.
you can change something positive, something negative into something positive,
Exactly.
and how to speak with people
Very
that,
important
yeah,
to know how to do. It's a
yeah,
strategy
yeah. So
behind that.
your job with where were you? Were you you did
I'm
Eugene?
on day 5,
Day
which is
5. Okay. All right. So
Nia.
um with Humba creativity.
No,
Now
no, no.
y'all
Day
shot
5.
that at me.
Day 5, Nia,
Oh,
purpose.
you get Nia purpose. Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. So purpose. Well, your purpose has to be what you believe in. What you do has to make sense. You can't wake up and say, okay, I have nothing to do today. Because there's always something for you to do, if not
Mm-hmm.
to improve your own life, but there's someone that could use your help.
Definitely.
Taking to me, purpose is if you don't have a job, finding somewhere to volunteer until you do.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Not sitting at home. And sometimes not even job hunting, because sometimes job hunting in this day and age where they have all these fake jobs, they were talking about it earlier today, that,
Mm-hmm.
you could go out and be volunteering somewhere and your job could be right there. So
Very true.
finding your purpose in life, finding
Yeah,
what you do that indemnifies or makes other people whole,
for sure.
because that's the way you become whole.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I see in Mia.
For
And with
sure.
Kuumba, creativity. That's everything we all do. Some people don't even understand that waking up and the way you brush your teeth, the way you rinse your mouth, the way you brush your tongue, the way you do your
Mm-hmm.
hair, the way you put your clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
Every single thing that you do
Mm-hmm.
is an art and it's
Absolutely.
creative.
Yes.
Nobody dresses like you. Nobody looks like you. Even if you have a twin, they're still not you. So
Yes.
you're creative just because you're you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you decide that, in the winter you want to wear shorts, that's creative. Some people are from some people from Alaska and they walk around. This is nothing. It needs to
Mm-hmm.
be below, like 12 below for it to matter to me. So that's a creative thing. But you wouldn't
Yeah.
understand it as a creative thing. So you have to question, you ask them, like, why are you wearing shorts? Well, I'm from Alaska. I said, oh, okay. Well, it's a way for me to create being back home, wearing shorts in the cold. So
Mm-hmm.
you created that. And to affect other people, you could always be creative and say, you know what? I really like that color. You should put some pink on it or something, put some
Yeah.
pink on it.
And add to it.
Hmm.
Yep.
So that's where I see. And of
Yes.
course, we all know
Day
we could
7.
not go anywhere without
Mm,
Imani. We
mm.
couldn't do anything
Without faith.
without faith,
That's so true. Mhm.
because we know if we live in fear, what we gonna get? Absolutely nothing. If we lived in fear in this day and age, we wouldn't even leave the house. I wouldn't be on the show. Yeah, listen. I think COVID is that one thing that gave everybody that Imani that they needed, because everybody in this world in its entirety was thinking about that. Can you imagine that we had COVID and it built our faith for one another, and
Mhm.
our faith in the system,
Yeah.
and our
I
faith
actually enjoyed the
Yeah.
period, yeah. It was
Yeah, me
faith
too.
in being home.
mm-hmm.
And even though we couldn't watch a lot of shows, we were able to binge that things that we never would have watched before.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So
it
we
forced
had,
people to be creative for sure.
and
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
definitely had
Mm-hmm.
faith
To
in
practice Kuumba. Mm-hmm.
doctors. Yeah, we had to be very creative with our time.
Yes.
Yes.
We had to be very responsible. So we had to be very self-determined to listen to, and then
Yes.
we definitely Kujichaku Leah. I think that we really, really had a lot of that, because people have made their decision on whether the um antidote was a real antidote, whether it became this worldwide what if, and later down the road are we all going to be ended up suing suing Pfizer, Johnson and everybody else, so we had conversations that we normally wouldn't have. And the
Mm-hmm.
faith, having faith in those things. My other co-stars here, um I,
Who?
I'm sorry. Um,
Nice.
and I really think that a lot of it is that we really got to let everybody know that every single one of these principles can be used every day,
Heck
every
yeah.
single day.
Every
hmm
day. Yep.
Every day,
So,
every day.
365.
so
Mm-hmm.
Earl, talk to us about intertwining these principles in your life and ways you would give to other people to do so. I'm sorry,
Well,
the girls are in here for a minute.
well, I would definitely, I feel like for me, it's like Kwanzaa is not just a week thing. It's a yearly thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lifestyle for me.
Hmm.
Because all these principles is how we live. We need these. We need
Yeah.
faith. We need God. We need to be creative. We can't, just fit ourselves in one realm. We
While
gotta
we're on this
expand our
earth, we need this
minds.
earth.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. We need to be together. We have to be determined to make stuff happen.
Mm-hmm.
We have to have a purpose because if we don't, then what are you doing? Like why?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Um, responsibility that I mean, you gotta be responsible for yourselves, sometimes for others.
Yeah.
Um,
You work in special education. You
mainly for
practice every single principle every single day.
Yes.
that is like a Kwanzaa in itself all year round
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm.
working with special needs kids, it's
Mm.
a challenge.
Heck
The
yeah.
Honey,
challenge.
and they're all special needs, unfortunately now. Unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's not even about it's not even
There's
about
no perfect children.
regular ed,
Yes.
special ed.
Yes.
It's every kid has something going on. It's
Mm-hmm.
that's unfortunate. And at this point, um, I mean to me, I'll just go into it. You know, COVID did a great deal on a lot of kids, especially them being like if they was like second grade a lot of what they've learned they forgot from like preschool and now you got to go over it, all the basic learning but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to be determined that they're going to get it for next year or next semester, so
You
Hmm.
planted the seed. Yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Give me some positive moments after children have left you that they might come back and remind you of.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh
Give
my
me some Nia, homie.
Yes.
gosh. It's like I've been working with kids, I want to say almost like 13 years now. And I like, it's crazy because I want to say two kids out of the 13 kids, it could be from dance or school. I used to be a substitute years ago. And I saw somebody who was 20 years old. I was like, yeah, right. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
right. I'm not that old. But it's just
Mm.
like, wow, it's like that is so crazy to me. Like
Yeah.
how the years just fly by and it's like,
Hmm.
wow. And
You
it's
taking
like
care
I
of
had,
a kid you had's kids.
For real.
yeah, there is one too. Actually, it's one that actually has a kid now, which I'm like,
Hmm.
what the heck?
Yeah. Mm.
Life is like being an educator is like full circle. It's like, wow, you
I love
know?
life.
And
Life,
me,
lifing.
Heck
yeah,
yeah.
and me growing up in the New Haven public school system, being born in it and
Mm.
then teaching in it, it's like
For
Hmm.
real. For real.
Was your dad's
And to,
background teaching too?
my no, my mother was. So
Okay,
my
I
so so
knew
my
one of them.
mother, my grandmother was a teacher and my mother was. So it's
I
kind of
listen,
like
and I could look at your mama
three.
and tell that she was one of those. You wasn't
Yeah, she
messing with
was.
her.
Yeah, she was. And she was when I grew up, but
That's what's wrong
and
with
she
him
still
now,
is.
y'all.
Yeah, and to veggie back on Earl, the children are most essential to learning Kwanzaa and to carrying on Kwanzaa. Essential, okay? That's why the
Very.
track is really geared towards them to understand and to like. And I need the DJs to cut it up. I need it played. The goal is for it to be played all over.
Because
Party,
I
I
feel
need
like,
everything.
every act in their life
Yeah.
to be, what is that? What are you
Mm-hmm.
doing right there? What
yeah,
is that? Are you, Yujima, Amani, whatever, what are you doing?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
believing that that pencil is going to work because you sharpened it,
for
mhm,
sure, for
you know,
sure.
yeah.
yeah,
So,
and I believe,
just intertwining.
and
Mm-hmm.
I just believe like, kids, we need to teach that now, to like young children, older children, because they're our future.
They sure
Mm-hmm.
are.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be our doctors or lawyers when we get
Yeah,
older. So,
for
you just gotta
sure.
just
Mm-hmm.
instill that in them now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. And the things that we were taught about Kwanzaa at each and every event. No two Kwanzaas were the same, even especially when they were in different places. The Kwanzaas at the Yale African American Cultural Center were so different from the ones that were at the library, that were at the, um, wherever we had it. Each one was individualized and it was different, and we always had good pieces of information.
Mm-hmm.
So, because you guys are the youth to me, we will
Mm-hmm.
definitely be carrying on and reaching for youth, even being a youth commissioner and working with next level and working with everybody,
Yes.
JPOC, and
Mm-hmm.
when you start shooting out names and working on data,
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what the problem is. We can go have all the data in the world, but I want to know what makes this a time where the kids are killing each other. What makes this a time where, because of what they're seeing at home, because of where their parents are coming from, because of destitution, because of fast money, because of slow money, because of drugs. There's so many different things that it could be because of,
Yeah,
that now we could take the principles and pull them back.
for sure.
Pull them
Yeah,
back.
sure.
You have to be self-determined to not do that, because your Kuumba and your Amani will give you
Yes.
Nia.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
We
Yep.
need to start talking to them like that. Like
Yep.
talking to them in Kwanzaa
Mm-hmm.
principle
The
sentences.
language, yes, for real.
Okay, putting them together and letting them
Yeah.
know. And it doesn't matter, I'm like black, white, Puerto Rican, polka dot. It is something that everybody can use.
Mm-hmm.
It's a holiday that, it was made for the purpose of, when I say indemnification, I mean making people whole.
Mm-hmm.
So what right now, we have about 10 more minutes. I think I want to spend some time on quotes,
Mm.
favorite quotes, whether it be from Elder Elaine or whether it be from, you know, someone famous or someone
Mm-hmm.
infamous, because some infamous people have said some smart things.
For sure. Okay, a quote of mine that was actually in my yearbook is a setback is a setup for a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So don't your setback is a setup for your comeback. So
Mm-hmm.
don't ever think that if you have a setback
Mm-hmm.
that is over because it's not. It's really just getting started. Let's go.
It's
You
a lesson.
know? It's just getting started. So like my birthday, March 25th, is
Mm-hmm.
literally gonna be my rebirth, the Renaissance, we're
Mm-hmm.
into the 10.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's not just for me. Everybody can have a rebirth.
Yes.
You make the decision of when you want to be reborn again.
Mm-hmm.
Start your life over, knowing
Mm-hmm.
everything that you know. Start it over again. What would you
Mm-hmm.
do with the information? So that's
Yep.
what I'm gonna do. March 25th. Right now is hibernation, but yeah, going into the rebirth, the Renaissance, which was
Mm-hmm.
also the graduating class of
Mm-hmm.
my course with Queen Afua,
Mm-hmm.
the Wellness Institute in Brooklyn, New York.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing. Okay, experience. It literally, being in a room full of people with the same objective is absolutely powerful as ever. We are all
That's
striving, striving,
exactly.
striving, striving to rise.
Yes.
And it's
It's
positive
amazing.
energy. Imagine positive energy all around you.
Oh, it's just the
Positive.
love. It's just warmth.
It's
It's
just amazing. Okay. So,
That's our village. That's how our village is. East
yeah,
Coast. Going up, even if it would have been snowing on the ground, we've always had a wonderful, warm time.
So that's what we want to bring. That's what we want to bring for New Haven.
Mhm.
The community Kwanzaa of New Haven. We
Mhm.
we want to bring that unification, that cultural experience that you're
Mhm.
gonna love and enjoy, and you're gonna remember it, and you're gonna want to be
Yes,
there.
you're gonna want to talk in sentences using principles,
Yes.
and be able to explain what you just said. You
Yes.
know, explain the inner peace.
Yes.
And you say the 25th. So, my husband is the 26th, and Azari is the 28th. So
What? My
I'm
mother's the
surrounded by
24th.
all that.
Really?
Surrounded by
Oh,
all that. And we
Aries.
won't talk about the Aquarian that's over there
Oh
next
Lord,
year.
here we go.
Because
Oh.
I'm and this, do you know how this works out well, right? Because Pisces,
Yes.
Aquarius, Aries. There's no better circle.
Heck yeah. You got a nice circle there, but everybody has to evolve. That's the goal. We
Yeah.
get better in ourselves.
Yes.
That's the goal. So that
It's a
we can,
beautiful thing. It's a
yeah, it's a
beautiful thing.
beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
hmm
So give me some a quote for you, Earl.
Um, oh well, I love I used to well actually I don't do it anymore, but I before I dance, I used to write poetry, but
Oh,
that's no
you still
that's a
could
whole
do
nother
that.
thing.
You still
But
could do better.
but I Maya Angelou is like one of my favorites. And one quote I've kind of it's always in my mind. If somebody showed you who they are, believe them.
Believe them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because we don't hear those quotes unless we're actually in the certain situation. We hear
Mm-hmm.
it like it sounds good, but we don't really adhere to it. We don't really we try we like for certain people we try to give them the benefit of the doubt. We try with all of our might to see the good. We want to because that's our natural instinct.
Mm-hmm.
But it's if that person's not for your soul, your energy, then
You hold on. Yeah, we gotta learn how to let go and let
Right
loose.
now.
you have to you gotta just accept it, and
Mm-hmm.
it's hard to accept
Yeah.
the bad
To
of
accept.
people that use that. You're just I just love you, and it's like, and then they turn and be like, oh. So it's just about you just have to just accept like reality, and that I think that's
Yeah, a bad day is a bad day, but if it's always a bad day, then
yeah,
You
yeah,
got to check
yeah.
you gotta
sometimes.
check it. You gotta check it. You can't ride with everybody.
Yeah.
So my quotes are, I'm always Angela Davis, finding out something if I need to. It's the
Mm.
Bible, Angela Davis. So, um, and I've been like this has been my quote forever. I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I'm changing the things I cannot accept on a
Mm.
regular basis.
Nice.
And, because I am who I am and the work that I do, radical simply means grasping things at the root. That is
Yeah.
something that she said
Mm.
that I love because radical. Everybody's like, "Oh, she's radical." No, I'm just gonna grab it by the tail feathers and pull it, and
Yeah.
I'm make it cry, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're in both of those places. We've always been in both of those places. So, with what you are saying, where you just want to believe in people, but you don't want to live in fear of people at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
Awareness.
yeah, yeah.
Awareness.
Right.
Yeah.
And then definitely Diamond's quote. So that really, really makes a good thing.
Yeah.
So,
And Willie Jolie
mhm.
was my who said my quote too. I didn't mention that.
Willie Joel, yeah.
Willie Jolie,
Okay,
yes.
all
Mm-hmm.
right. But it's very important that we just keep that with the principles tied up and move forward. I'm excited about tomorrow. I think we're gonna have a beautiful time. We won't be out there for 2 hours, but we will be out there long enough to. I don't. If the drums keep playing, we'll just stay till they're tired of drumming or it's too cold. Because I don't. I think it's. Isn't it wonderful that it's gonna be cold every day except for Friday?
Yep.
Friday it goes back up to 50. They said.
Amazing.
I know. Yeah, that's crazy.
I looked at that and I said, you know what?
Heck yeah.
You know who that is. You know what that is.
Heck yeah.
The coconut's like, I am not going out there shivering all day. Shivering,
For
chilling.
real.
The coconut has a whole bag now, so coconut
For
got
real.
a bag to travel in and
Oh,
Not a bag.
double sweater and yeah, the
Not the
bag
bag and
actually
the
has a
sweater.
blanket that you put her in. Yeah, the coconut's just princess coconut.
so cute.
Oh, I have to say queen coconut 'cause she's older than me. Queen coconut.
Yeah,
She's older
she's
than
the queen now. She changed her name to Queen.
me.
Queen
Yeah, queen.
Queen Coco.
Queen Coco. Yeah. Well, speaking of that, give me each of us just come up with one or two words for tomorrow. I know that it's gonna be lifting and bright, elegant, classy, feminine, divine. It's just gonna be open.
Yes.
So come and turn in circles if you want to play a drum, if you want to play any instrument, clap your hands, stomp your feet, write your word, and we let this balloon off, and then we keep drumming and whatever else we need to do. Bring your drums, bring your instruments that you might have. Just bring you.
Yes.
I was trying to gather some of the songs, but I don't know if I'll have the energy for those because my energy is probably going to be focusing on the energy from others. And I don't know why, but that's where she's got me.
Yeah. Okay.
So again, you're listening to MarceyLynn once again on WNHH 103.5, New Haven Independent, your home for community radio. I have my baby sister and baby brother here, and we are talking about our community Kwanzaa Association of New Haven, Connecticut, and that all of our titles have spiritual in them no matter what we call ourselves. We're going to give you that first. And we are going to be talking to you all in Kwanzaa principle sentences. So if we call you, if we come and you say, well, what did you just say to me? Eventually you'll get it because we're going to be talking to you in principle sentences where you'll have to be like, okay, she just said something to me. And I got to go look it up.
Yep. Yeah, for
the
real.
Kwanzaa principles, call me back when you get it.
Yeah, no, for real. Yes.
Yeah.
Just make us use our mental, our brain.
Yeah. So how you guys feeling? How you feeling about tomorrow?
I feel amazing about tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to be tuned in with her. My plan is to dance with Senior Elder Elaine Peters tomorrow. And everybody else can join in. Okay, that's my plan. Tomorrow, she's gonna be there with us, and yeah, I'm gonna show whatever she's doing, I'm going to vibrate it. I'm going to exude it.
And coconut will be right there with you.
Yes, coconut. I want coconut, of course, right there with it.
Right there with you.
Take it all in.
All dressed up. I want to be where Earl's background is. Tomorrow, I don't care where we are, but I'm gonna be planted right there with that tree behind me.
Yes.
That's it. Definitely some soca. I got my speaker and microphone ready. I got my speaker ready. And the soca stations, I got a whole bunch of the songs that she used to really, really rock to and love. So, I'll be playing that starting at 4.
Let's go.
Yeah. But it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. And I really, really love you. And I appreciate you for taking the time to share with New Haven this show
we love and appreciate you, MarceyLynn.
Thank you. We'll be in the archives forever.
Yes.
And helping me stay lifted. Because y'all couldn't check on me anymore than you did.
Thank you.
A lot of people checked on
each
me,
other.
I was like, what do you want? Earl would come and sit with me at my mom's house, knowing how hard it was, and look at me cry every once in a while. I have my tears in my eyes. He'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, he just sit there doing homework, of course.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
We had
No.
to
On
we
my
had to
hard
check on each
days.
other.
Hmm.
We only have each other.
Yeah.
So
And listen, only takes 1 minute because we're text junkies to say HRY,
Yep.
HRU, or WYD. What you doing?
Mm-hmm.
How are you?
Exactly.
You know,
mhm.
and we have to check on people when they don't
Yes.
expect it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. It's free. You can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I
Literally.
thank you both, and we will definitely be working out our Kwanzaa situation,
Mhm.
and getting something up and running. So next New Year's Day, 2026.
Mhm.
I'm putting this is in existence already. We will have the largest harvest Kwanzaa meal that we've ever had in New Haven, because that is something that we always did at Kwanzaa, was we ate together.
Mhm.
So what I will start doing at Thanksgiving is I will start working on getting all of the donations for that, so that we can find a place, probably on a stand in West Haven, where we
Mhm.
will come together on New Year's Day and eat
Mhm.
and
Okay.
drink.
Let's go.
So I'm speaking that into existence, along with, of course, City Hall knows they can find us, and we will still be there.
Yeah.
Um, and I'll be I'm definitely not leaving my table again. But our
Mhm.
table was left there for a purpose. We
Yeah.
didn't know what the
Exactly.
purpose
It's
was,
there
but
for
so
you.
yeah.
Mhm.
But I thank you both again. And again, after this, you'll be seeing a short clip of Earl dancing on a show. What year was that? We were promoting Kwanzaa, and you danced with Elaine behind you.
2017.
2017.
Ooh.
So you'll be
Wow.
looking at that clip on the way out, and then we will go
Nice.
out, and I will see you all tomorrow on the New Haven Green. 4:30. I put 4:30 to 6:30, but we may not last that long. It'll be dark by then. But regardless, if the drums are still playing, we could still be there, because they know we're just there partying, and we're partying
Yes.
with a purpose. We're not partying just to be
Yes.
partying.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Any last words for you guys before we?
Wear your coats just in case.
Yeah. And bring the energy,
Be
positive energy.
bundled up.
Let's go. Come
No,
out.
I said layer up, so that way we can take it off if it gets too
Bring
hot.
your Motrin if you're gonna
Y'all
dance.
see me? It's like, listen, everybody in my house is cold. It's like it feels like 100 degrees to me in here.
Wow. Bruh. Okay.
That's where I've been. I love you guys, and there's nothing
Good
you can
night.
do
Love
about
you.
that.
Good night.
Good
Peace.
Night.
night.
Bruh.
Hold on, don't hang up.
Yeah, praise goes up, blessings come down. I need a blessing right now. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I'm a winner, yep, hallelujah. Praise goes up and the blessings come down. My swag straight from God's house. Help me, please. Open up your mouth. Deliver you. Truth every round. You best beware who you be round. That Satan ain't no joke. He's smart, he's real, he's slick, he's like, he's lucky. Got you sitting at home with a broken heart. Feeling like you're losing and he's tearing you apart. The devil is a liar. God already won.
You're listening to MarceyLynn once again on WNHH LP 103.5 FM, your home for community radio.